This is the Love Club podcast, and my name is Haley Hardwick. Today, I have Hope Matchett from the Red Stiletto. Welcome.
Hello. So exciting to be here.
I'm so happy to have you.
You called and I was like, what's she got up her sleeve? Because it's always something good.
Yes, correct. We're always doing all the fun things. So we use our brides, absolutely adore you and your team.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I wanted to have you on our podcast to give the girls a little bit of uncensored, all the things they should know about the Red Stiletto and the hair and makeup industry. So
We've got you covered. Yeah. So a little bit about us. So yes, my name's Hope. I'm the owner of the Red Stiletto, and I've been in the bridal beauty business for over 16 years at this point. So the Red Stiletto, we do have a full service salon and spa located right here in Fort Wayne. So we do all the fun salon things Monday through Friday: haircuts, colors, hair extensions. Our spa side does facials, dermaplaning, full body waxing. We have a lash tech that does lifts and tints, lash extensions. We pretty much do anything you would need hair or skin wise at our salon. What we are most known for is our hair and makeup for brides. So we actually travel coast to coast. So nationwide, every single year we complete about 350 weddings across the country. And then we do a lot of film, TV, ad work, print work, really anything that's going to need that specialty hair and makeup. We're really the go-to in the Midwest and the largest hair and makeup company for those bridal services.
that's amazing. And it's so necessary and needed. And for whatever reason, I feel like hair and makeup somehow ends up as kind of an afterthought. But when you think about, obviously, we're bridal and dresses, so it's your look. And so hair and makeup is a huge piece of that. And so I want you to tell the brides, what are we not thinking of as we're planning our weddings? What are we missing when it comes to hair and makeup? What things do we need to know?
We're missing so much, so much. So where to start on this? I think a main component, which you may hear, and I may get some eye rolls. I can see you on the other side of your computer watching this, or your phone. Hair and makeup vendors, typically, you're really going to get what you pay for. And when we think about that, there are so many more things, and we'll delve into that throughout this podcast, that our brides haven't even considered, because at the end of the day, you're doing this one time. You don't know what you don't know. And so we're here to help you with that. People that are charging lower end types of rates, starting pricing, or that mid-tier, are probably going to miss a lot of the components that we are going to talk about today. And at the Red Stiletto, we really believe that it's not just the little things that mean something, it's little things that mean absolutely everything. And those are the details that are really going to make or break how you look, and how you look is really how you're going to feel for the day as well. So when it comes to hair, have you ever noticed when you look at Pinterest that everybody's blonde? All these beautiful hairstyles are blonde.
Yes, I have definitely noticed. You go like 4 blondes and then 1 brunette.
Yes.
We love our brunettes, so no shade.
I'm a brunette, so I mean,
I'm a fake blonde.
oh, well, try and true, natural brunette over here, and so no shade on the brunettes at all. And there's lots of brunettes that we style. However, there's a reason that those Pinterest pictures that you're pinning and bringing to us are blonde. So when we think about the way that photo and light is captured in those photographs, we're seeing a lot of shadowing dimensions with those hairstyles. So when you're blonde, we can really see those shadows in that hair. So those shadows look black or brown against the blonde hair. It's called dimension. And so it's going to make all of those intricacies of that hairstyle really pop. When we have someone that has hair color like me, or even darker, those shadows get lost, because the shadows are essentially the same color as the hair itself. So for lack of a better term, it looks like a big brown blob on the back of your head, you know?
Okay.
We can strategically color your hair to make sure that your style pops in all of your photos. And I know some of you are out there like, but I don't want blonde hair, I'm not coloring it. It does not have to look like hardly any type of change at all to the naked eye. So you can come to us, we can put in some strategic highlights where you're going to leave the salon and feel just like you do every day, because our goal is never to make you feel anything but your best self. But when you see the before and after of what that updo looked like without those strategic placed highlights and what it looks like after, there's going to be a noticeable difference when it comes to the way those photos really shine, and the way that you're going to see that before and after.
So this is the prep, a good prepping piece of knowing
Yes.
how to have your hair colored prior to your big day. And also going to someone, this is the benefit, what I'm hearing, this is a huge component because I don't know. I mean, my hairstylist is my cousin. She's incredible. I love her. Shout out to Kendra. But she doesn't do wedding hair. She's not doing on a daily basis wedding hair
Yep.
styling. So I don't know that she would know exactly how to do it
Right.
my day. So maybe it's nice to go to someone.
Yeah, so that's where we really come in. So our goal here is not to steal you away from your regular stylist or esthetician that you absolutely love. We love to partner with them. However, we're doing thousands of bridal appointments every single year, thousands. Your average hair salon that says that they do weddings is maybe doing 100,
Yeah.
maybe. So there's a huge differentiating factor on just our knowledge and our skill set. I have no doubt that there are amazing hairstylists out there that can do all of your haircuts, all of your regular color, but they may not understand exactly what needs to happen because they're not going to fully understand the style that you're going for on your wedding day, because being a bridal stylist is a huge specialty. And something that we really stand behind is we are engagement to aisle to lifestyle. So what that means for us is you are a bride, you get engaged, and then you're going to start hiring all of your vendors. And we hope that we're one of those lucky vendors that gets to work with you. So you're going to hire us for your wedding. We're going to send you some marketing materials that are going to really walk you through all of the little things that you have not thought of when it comes to what you need to do for ideal hair and makeup. So yes, you can just come to us for your wedding and we can make you happy. You can just go to another bridal vendor and I hope you're happy there too. The brides that are coming to us to do all of this prep pre-wedding are always our happiest brides, because we can really have the opportunity to hone in and idealize their makeup, their hair, their skin for exactly what they envision. And we have the time to be able to do that. So when it comes to skin as well, we talk a lot about skin prep. And, we're not just talking about clearing your blemishes and getting rid of acne. There's so much more that goes into that. So getting on a really great skincare regimen from us, not picking it up at Ulta or, Walmart, something like that, things that we're able to prescribe are a different caliber of ingredient, because it's almost like a doctor prescription. There's certain types of medications you can only get from a doctor. There's certain types of hair and skin products you can only get from a licensed professional. So it's important to be utilizing the recommended products at home to maintain the results that we're providing you in the salon as well. If you've ever had makeup put on and you say, I don't like to wear makeup, especially on my skin, because it just looks so cakey or textured. Could it be a formulation issue? Yes. But I would say it's more of actually a skin issue. And what I mean by that is, are you exfoliating your skin? Are you cleansing properly with an appropriate cleanser? Are you moisturizing? And some of you are going, I'm oily, I don't moisturize. Your skin might actually be oily because it's dehydrated. And so it's
overcompensating.
Yeah, so your skin is overcompensating to say, oh my gosh, I'm dry, produce more oil. And you actually become oily because it's a hydration imbalance.
Yeah.
So we're able to pinpoint all of those little things. Again, the little things don't mean something, they mean everything here at the Red Stiletto. And we want to be able to pick apart the things that are bothering you, to get rid of those, sweep them under the carpet, and make sure that everything can really be optimal for wedding day.
So what if I am your bride and I am coming to you, you're going to do my hair and my makeup for me and my team, my squad on my day. What are you recommending timeline-wise for not only like booking with you guys, but also like when do I start all this prep so that I'm ready to go? Because I don't want to be behind the eight ball. I want to have it on my calendar when I'm ready to go. That I'm getting ready.
I love it. We're happy to get you wedding ready. That's what we're all about again. And this is a great question because we get asked this a lot, actually. So typically, most of our brides are booking us minimum 9 to 12 months out. And I know people are watching this going, oh my gosh, my wedding is in 6 months. Don't panic. We might still be able to help you. That doesn't mean we can't get you in tomorrow. But if you really have a large party, we're traveling to you, especially if it's out of state and we're staying for the whole weekend, because we also do concierge service. So we can come and style you Friday night for rehearsal dinner. We can style you Saturday for wedding day. We can stay throughout wedding day to change your look or help with things. So we can be there all day if you want to book just our team to hang out with you. And then we can also be there for your Sunday brunch kind of send-off party as well. And so if you want to get us and you want a team for all of those things, you'll have to book early to ensure that somebody else hasn't already snagged something up with that.
Perfect. I love it. I have one other question for you. A lot of times when brides are in here, once they're starting to find a dress they really love, a lot of times the question that is asked to me is, okay, Haley, my hair. Like, I haven't thought about my hair because I wanted to choose my dress first. Totally get that. What should I do? So I was curious, do you have recommendations on what people should do based on their dress? Or should they choose based off of a dress?
So my answer is yes and no. So I'm going to say no first because we really want our brides to feel like themselves. So if you wear your hair down every single day, we hear this all the time.
I'm one of these people.
Yeah, you wear your hair down every single day, and then there's this misconception that it's my wedding day, I have to do an updo. So let's just negate that right now. It is your wedding day. You do not have to do an updo.
Snap.
Yes, yes, yes. You need to do what feels like you. It's your wedding day. You don't want to feel like a totally different person, and you certainly should not look like one as well. So if your hair is down, I do recommend if you don't just want to wear it down, there are things that we can do to pull it back but still preserve your length. So it's going to be somewhat out of the way, a little more durable, maybe a little fancier with air quotes, if you will.
Like a little more elevated.
A little more
We want to
elevated.
feel a little more elevated than our standard, but also we don't want to be running in the other direction,
Right.
is what I'm hearing you say.
If you wear your hair up all the time, I typically do recommend pulling it up or you're just going to be bothered by it all day. But if we're specifically speaking to necklines and you don't fall into one category where you're always wearing your hair up or down, or you just want to try something new, with necklines, I do think that there are certain styles that make a difference. And what's the overall look? You know, we can have a strapless dress and have the opportunity to put the hair down because it's not covering pretty straps or detailing. On the flip side of that, do we want to pull all of the hair up because we really want a super elongated swan neck, chest type? You know, is that going to be a statement for you? If you have a higher neckline where things are more covered, one shoulder dresses, I do typically recommend wearing the hair up just because otherwise that's a lot happening right across that collarbone. We can do half up, half downs with certain types. If you have like a boat neck style or a cowl neck, sometimes half up, half down can look nice with that too.
Yeah, love it. Cool. There you go, girls. You're always asking me. Here's your answer. Okay, cool. Is there anything else before you go that you think our bride should know? Or I'm sure you have a million things.
I always have a million things, so we'll have to come back and do this
I'll
again.
be back. Don't worry.
You did ask me a question right before we started recording, and you said, "Hey, Hope, what is your daily recommendation? Like, if I had one tip to give for makeup and one tip to give for hair, what would you give?" And I said, "Hey, the makeup one's super easy for me," and then I had to think about the hair one a little bit. So my makeup tip is please wear blush. And I know some of you just cringe and you went, "Oh my gosh."
Is bronzer included, or are we saying blush? Are we like team blush?
We're team blush.
Okay.
And I will tell you that like some of my team members came to work here and they were like, "I'm terrified of blush." And now they will tell you, "I wear like 3 shades of blush every day because it changed my life." So it is not clown status, ladies, especially if it's applied appropriately. But we hear that all the time. Like, I don't want to look like a clown. But if my alarm didn't go off and I had to get somewhere, I am doing nothing but putting on blush. I'm skipping mascara. I'm skipping lip color. I'm skipping everything. My hair is like going into a clip and I am putting on blush because it's just a central point of the face and it just adds warmth and tonality and livens you up to make you look alive.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. I would have never guessed that that's what you're going to tell us
Yeah.
because I feel like I've heard it with mascara. I've never
Yeah.
heard it with blush.
Blush or bust.
Blush or bust.
Heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Blush or bust. Okay, fun. What's your hair? Your
Okay.
hair tip?
So I have like several hair tips.
Okay.
Stop using heat every day, ladies.
Okay.
You know, it's the number one contributing factor to your split ends, to your breakage. Um, I am just big in embracing your natural texture, whether that's really curly. My hair is pin straight. You will hardly ever see it curled. It just doesn't hold. It just doesn't look becoming. If I do an upstyle with my hair, it's going to be a straight upstyle. So another misconception we hear a lot is, well, my hair has to be curled or it's not fancy. So, who said that? No, no, your hair needs to embrace your texture, your personality. And for me, that's straight hair. And so I do a lot of really classic chignon types of styles. And most of my up styles on myself are never going to be curled.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you for all your tips and tricks. I know this will be meaningful for brides. So I think what we've learned, if anything, is that you need to get in and be serious about your wedding hair and makeup. I know when I was talking to Hope earlier, we were talking about just the cost of weddings and that we put so little into hair and makeup, but it is such a huge piece of our bridal look. Like it's not only the dress, obviously photographers do a wonderful job editing, but you want to have those key points on your face, like your cheeks with your blush highlighted it. And so it's good to know not only makeup tips and tricks, but also some industry secrets when it comes to how to wear your hair and makeup. So thank you for your time. Hope we appreciate you coming. We know you'll be back on the Love Club pod. Our TBB Love Club and our brides love you. And so we thank you for your time and we'll see you soon. Thank you guys for tuning in.